Morning, Matt here. So yesterday I filmed a video. I haven't released it yet. Sort of describing sort of the toll this experience has had on me, and what I'm like as a person the day to day. I want to talk about personality, and I want to talk about how I have changed as a person after having to do some pretty heinous work, right? The personality, it's usually defined in the terms of states and traits. So a trait is an enduring characteristic. We tend to categorize it into big constructs such as ocean in psychology. It's an acronym for a series of different, very commonly found personality traits that are easy to measure. But it also finds its way into the form of disorders and and things like that nature. And I have had to basically present a lot of the different states in what psychologists call the cluster B personality disorders. So that is antisocial personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, histrionic personality disorder, and narcissism. And I do not have any of those disorders, but I certainly present a lot of those states because that is what is adaptive for me to do. And it's been adaptive for me to have to do. My favorite political drama, well, there's a couple I really like. One of them is The Thick of It, and there's this character in The Thick of It called Malcolm Tucker, who is the media manager for this political party. I think they're in the opposition party during the TV series, and basically he's a complete cunt, and he's a total sociopath, and he does a lot of nasty things in his job. And there's this spectacular rant, and I'm going to post it if I can. If I had the licensing, I'll definitely cut that into this video. And in this spectacular rant, he describes that his job fucks him from ass to breakfast, or some bizarre phrasing like that. The writer for it has a wonderful, colourful use of the English language. And it basically defines who he is, and that's me, right? Who I am is no longer Matt, right? I have been made into this thing which can do the tasks in front of me, right? I can very easily try and destroy a person or destroy a person, and I won't feel bad about it. Like, at the same time, I sometimes present with this bizarre overconfidence and things like that. That confidence, that's there because that is what allows me to get on with a job. You look at someone like Conor McGregor, right? Like, and you look at this insane overconfidence with the guy. Well, that guy's going in for a fight, right? And that's something that I've had to learn to do. You can't have second thoughts and you can't be second guessing yourself if you're engaged in the kind of work that I've been in. I've had to make potentially life and death decisions. I've had to do this in a broken and very corrupt healthcare system. I've been around so much white collar crime, and I've had to become something else to be able to navigate this space. And I've done this all alone. I don't have family protecting me or helping me. I have a lot of people who are really just out to get me whenever there's a chance, right? I am not you, right? I'm not Matt from a decade ago. I have been hollowed out and turned into this thing to be able to do the work that I do. Whether that's the advocacy work, the political work, the Taco project, or any of these things, right? And it's not something a lot of people can relate to. So I'm either this, what's required for my job, my work. I'm not even a husk of a person. Like, when I'm not directed into what I need to do as required of the role and this niche that I fill, I'm just this broken, worn out thing, right? And that's all I am, right? There isn't anything else. There's no community, there's no social connection. I don't know how I'd be able to relate to it. I don't really even find it desirable anymore. And that's what I want to communicate. Because this project is this interrelationship between me and other people, you need to know what I am so you can authentically connect with the project. And that's what I am. I'm nothing.